How do you determine how valuable a person is to you, like particularly a man?
Um, I feel like if he's able to, what I can't like, I haven't. I feel like I'm still working on getting that, But my ideal man will be somebody who can lead, like a leader, someone who can understand who I am, how I operate, someone who knows how to communicate, someone who knows how to adjust to different learning behaviors, because we're all, as people, we're all different people. So you have to know how to talk to me. When you talk to our kids, you got to know how to adjust, a man who know how to adapt and to adjust. Um, a man that's reliable, a man that's loyal, a man that's consistent, a man that's a man of his word. That's the biggest thing to me. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you make a mistake, that's cool. Just do what you say you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And then take accountability for whatever, like Hank said, whatever comes with it, just take accountability. I want a man of God, someone who has some type of moral standards, a man that's not afraid to tell me how he feel and knows how to articulate himself in a way that I would receive it. I feel like some men just be so thirsty to get their point across, but they're not thinking about how effective they are with their delivery. It's like if you want to change, you have to be effective. So I want someone who knows how to effectively communicate. Like those are the qualities I look for. And I feel like that a leader should have.
So you realize what you said at first contradicts everything you just said right now, right? Because you said a
Um,
man thinks he's a leader just because he's a man. Well, he is a leader just because he's a man. Because if you're a believer, like you said you was, a man is ordained to be a leader. We have no choice. We are going to be responsible for whatever happens in the relationship. They're not going to look at you as why the marriage failed. They're not going to look at you on why the relationship failed. They're not going to look at you on why your kids are out here acting a fool or doing these crazy things. They're not going to look at you, not in totality, on why is your wife out here dressing like this, acting like this, carrying on like this, talking like this. They're going to look at me, man. How did you allow your wife to do this? Why are you allowing your wife to talk like this? Why is she carrying herself like this? Why is she behaving like this, Tim? That's what they're gonna do to me. They're gonna come to me with that nonsense, and it should be on you. It be you doing these things. You as your own individual, but me as that man of the relationship, I'm in charge of the situation, so I got to accept the accountability. Baby, I need for you to tone your voice down. Why are you talking to this man like it? Why are you getting in an argument with this man? Why are kids doing this? I got to come to you now. You know what they always say is shit rolls downhill. Me as a leader, as a supervisor of the household of this company, the CEO, I got to come talk to you as a supervisor. Um, Di, why are you doing this? Why are you acting like this? Why are you moving like this? Why are you talking? Why are you dressing like this? So now I got to dress you because it's my responsibility as a leader of this home, a leader of this family. You have my last name. I don't have your last name. So as a leader, I got to make sure everything is everything. And if it doesn't, then it falls on my watch.
And no, I wasn't saying, I understand that's what men are supposed to be, but a lot of men aren't that. Not a lot of men, but some men aren't that. Some men are not leaders. Some men have not educated themselves to be able to lead a household. Some men have not done the work to understand how to communicate. Some men just wasn't taught how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to them. I feel like they should learn and educate themselves and become that. I feel like all men should be leaders. I do feel like they should be leaders, but the reality is they're not.
So your concern shouldn't be every man.
No, not every
That
man. I
shouldn't be
was just
your
saying,
concern.
no,
Your
not
concern
every
needs to
man.
be
Just the
your
man
man.
I want.
Your
Yes.
your concern needs to be your husband. If
Mm-hmm.
JR's not a leader, that's on JR. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a leader, that's on me. As long as Di's husband is a leader, I can't concern with myself with, well, JR, you ain't a leader for me. So what? Is JR your husband? Now, if JR is your husband, that's a problem. But if he's not, just somebody you know, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Another woman's got to worry about JR. Another woman's got to worry about him. Just make sure your man's a leader. Make sure you find the leader qualities in him and what he's looking for. Make sure he's a man of his word. He's not just talking it. He's going through it with his action. If his action doesn't speak louder than his words, that means nothing. Then you don't need to get with that dude. Then you wasting your time and energy, investing time and energy and money into this dude. It's not worth it. Move on. Unless you're not looking for a man to lead you and you looking to lead a man, then you found the right one then.
All right. Going to get you involved, Kelly. I'm going to put this on the table. I got a message says, all women say they want that, but the real question is, what will they do if the man is making a poor decision? Will they still follow? Example, you have a good man and he has proven to be a good man, but he is about taking a risky business decision and risk all of y'all money. Will you still follow? I think that's when your real trust and faith in God comes in.
If I haven't, like he said, if it's my husband, based on what I said, what I want a husband to be, what I just flatly laid out, we're going to make that decision. I want my husband to be better than what I am. And I consider myself I go out there and get it, educated, work hard, but I want my husband to be more than what I am. So if it's my husband, he's those qualities, a man of God, educated himself, effectively communicate, da 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 da. Hey, he's showing, and if he comes to me and asks me, like he like, hey babe, we finna do this, or he telling me, and he like, what you think? And I'm like, it's iffy, but if you confident in this, you've been praying on this, you worked on this, I got your back. What else can I say? Like he's proven himself to take care of the household. He's proven himself as a leader. He's doing what he's supposed to do. We're not talking, like Hank said, we're not talking about the men who can't lead. Because if we talking about them, then we got all types of different stories for that. And that's why a lot of women have an issue with submitting. That's why I'm not gonna say I have an issue with it, but I'm very like sometimes I feel like I'm in my masculine energy a lot because I have to protect myself. I have to be careful who I'm following because since I haven't had the right examples, I'm out here learning from experience. So it's like you have to show me you can lead, and then I'll step into my feminine energy based on my situation and how my life experiences work.
Gotcha. Go ahead, Miss
I'm gonna
Kelly.
tell him. Oh, go ahead, Kelly.
Oh, Coco, I just want to say, you look so cute. Every time you come on here, it's not until you start talking that I realize, oh wait, that's Coco. Like, because you be switching up your look, but I like them glasses and the eyebrows and how it come together. It's cute. I like it
Thank
too.
you.
Yes.
So, speaking from a single woman's perspective, um, I would imagine that when I enter a marriage, that my husband and I are making decisions together. And I know that those decisions are going to be circumstantial because I can remember when I was younger, I would ask my mother a question: can I do this? Can I do that? And she would say, ask your father. I would ask my father a question. He would say, ask your mother. So I think some situations are better made with the wife versus the husband and vice versa. So I think when you're working and you're moving as a unit, it's both people. So I think both people have the final say so, but I also think both people are discussing these issues with each other to make that best decision. So I think it's a joint decision. And yes, I mean, typically your man is going to be more dominant because men are just more dominant anyway. But like I said, as far as the circumstances are involved, I think it just depends on what the issue is. I think we're talking about bigger decisions here, not small decisions. But that's my opinion.